Diablo 4 is a game. Thank you. I know, I'm a modern poet. Now hit subscribe and keep watching. In fact, it might actually be a great game in the distant year of 2025. A year and a half after its release, it seems that the devs have fixed some of the ailments plaguing the Diablo 4 experience. It should go without saying that playing games with friends makes every game better.
Fixed up my shadow play. Oh, I wish I hadn't.
So I employed my brother, one of my best friends, and some homeless man I found on the street, and loaded up Diablo 4 in hardcore mode. Also, if it sounds like I'm sick, it's because I am. We started where every good game starts, denying the free level 50 character boost and realizing later on that it was a one-time offer. Modern gaming, everyone. So, we actually started at the start, since 3 of us have never played Diablo 4, and because I'm not paying $100 Australian for a game on release. So really quick, here's my 2-minute recap of the campaign. Spoilers, I guess. We opened the game to see that we were saved from death in the mountains, and we trudged our way to a village and were drugged with the blood of Lilith. In hindsight, not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, hi, big titty lady.
I'll be sucking on that shit like a vacuum, bro.
We then meet the game's Haradrim, Lorath, a man with a majestic voice and the best character in the whole game.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
Hi, hungry, I'm Dad. He's possibly also a drunk or something.
We get fucking munted. We got munted with the meth bag.
Oh my god, they're all dead.
Narelle's fent tweaking.
He tells us that we've been given some spicy sauce of Lilith's blood, and we find out together that the player has a connection to Mummy Lilith, and we can see that she wants to do something bad. Really bad. Spoiler, she wants to kill her dad. Mephisto, you know the guy from the hit video game Heroes of the Storm? Yeah, that Mephisto. We then get introduced to the game's token annoying character, Narelle. Boy, does she have a fun time this game. Narelle takes us to save her mum from Lilith's control, and we absolutely kill the shit out of that crazy old mother in front of her daughter. This upsets Narelle.
No! I don't want to hate you. I'm trying. I really am.
I can sense that because I'm an empath. This is also where we meet our first hardcore death, with Kai dying to Narelle's mother somehow.
Remove your pin, Blake.
How about you remove my cock from your asshole?
No thanks. I like it there.
After crying over this and thinking he'll never catch up again, we move on, not realizing our collective deaths will eventually reach over 35 between the 4 of us. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Act 2 to 4 are kind of a blur. Mother killed and Lilith mind freaking us. We spend the next act or 2 chasing Lilith Mummy and her peons, meeting another Haradrim called Duran.
Why did you have to say that?
That's me 2 minutes of that gooning.
We incur 2 more deaths. I don't know how, they just happen. We also meet an angel. He tells us to fuck off and we leave.
I love you.
Fuck off.
We were also told that the best way to stop this evil is the World Stone, which traps the evil inside it and whoever stabs the evil with it. Narelle then loses her hand in a brutal scene as she goes from an F tier to an S tier character. This is not a joke. Apparently losing an arm just makes you so badass. More leveling and some sadness later, a very red-auraed wolf starts showing up a lot more often and begins bargaining with us because apparently it's mutually beneficial. He also has a very nice voice. This game has really good voice acting, 10 out of 10 ASMR experience.
The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
What did he say?
After saying no to the wolf because we aren't furries, we continue chasing Lilith into hell and run into the game's chosen angel of choice, Inarius. So, Inarius is kind of a dickhead and hates all of creation that doesn't live in heaven, even though him and Lilith had an eloping phase and as a byproduct created all of Sanctuary. That's where we are, by the way. Because of his seed leading to the creation of mankind, the angels of heaven have banished him from the heavens because he touched the devil and they're icky.
They do not want you.
Inarius then says no to our plan once again to trap Lilith or Mephisto in the World Stone and charges headfirst into hell himself with the help of his followers. What follows is genuinely one of the best cinematics in gaming in the last 5 years.
Sanctuary is an abomination.
Did she just... His holy weapon?
I made
Oh.
it right to satisfy the heavens.
That's actually awful.
Tell me.
This implies he's got a cock.
He stabs Lilith and starts boasting to the heavens that he killed her and the son that they had together. And Lilith cries. It's actually quite moving and sad. And then, nothing. He hears nothing from the heavens above.
Silence is their judgment.
Wait.
And Lilith tells him it was always going to be this way or something. I don't know, I was a little distracted.
God, sorry, I'm busy staring at my monitor and looking at the bitch.
Some titties.
I like the wings, personally.
Yeah, they're cool too.
Titties! Get me in! Get me in!
And Artist is then double pumped by Lilith, and things start to go bad. Now, we may have incurred more deaths before this final part of the campaign. Also, Duran dies in possibly the stupidest way I've ever seen a side character die in any game ever. He's killed by a wall. Like, not a wall falling on him or something, like a wall with an arm. It's so stupid, it totally ruins any credit this character would have otherwise gotten.
Really? That's how he gets killed?
A wall killed him.
Seriously? We just watched that cool as fuck cutscene. Oh, a wall corpse stabbed me. Are you fucking kidding?
So one dead man later, we beeline our way with Narelle to Mephisto to help him. We then let her decide what to do, as we're as indecisive as your girlfriend is choosing. She chooses the sick as fuck option and stabs him in his massive dome with the World Stone, trapping the leader of the Great Hells within Narelle. We then biff it out with Lilith.
She jumped.
Okay, so you're about.
Wait, am I gonna go on the fight before you go?
Yeah, you're about 2 seconds ahead of me.
Ah, shit!
Yeah, she's looking at the wolf in the portal for me.
Alright, Connor, we should run laps at the start, okay?
Damn, that music is so good.
You will learn pain. Bro, is that... This is pain from... Connor, run!
I'm in cutscene.
Shit! It's just me!
She's pretty mad now, and we're pretty overleveled, so I asked the fellas if we could see her different phases and not just one-shot her. Now, I thought this would be a cool idea to see the final boss in full and all of her mechanics. It turns out, Tim disagreed, and as soon as he finished the cutscene after us, he joined an already underway boss fight and was instantly killed when he spawned in, losing all of his progress for his character and the world.
I got insta-killed. I'm dead.
No way.
Oh,
Just a lot of damage.
Against the final boss. Now, at the end of the main campaign, that puts the death counter something like this. Kai at 3, Morgan at 2, Tim at 1, and me at 0. Barbarians are great. Anyway, we killed Lilith.
Damn, why look
Connor's the reason
sick
you're
as
dead.
fuck. No.
Sanctuary was meant as an escape.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, at least you died Lilith and not some random bitch's mom. Like,
Or a wall.
Here we are. Again. A poor legacy for my gift. Without me, you would have no victory. And its cost will be more than you can
Sick.
pay.
Did you see who that was, Connor?
Lurath is sad and fucks off somewhere, and Narelle goes to keep the World Stone in check, leading us to the DLC, the Vessel of Hatred. But first, let me introduce you to Endgame content. It turns out, once you finish the campaign, that's when the game really begins.
What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game.
There is Legion events, Helltide events, World events, going into Hell itself to fight off the Death Council, World bosses, fighting bosses from the past, like Andariel from Diablo 2. Now, there's also a second Lilith fight against the Shadow version of Lilith, and let me just say, we kind of beelined it for it, and we paid the price as a whole team.
almost dead too. Holy shit, holy shit.
Nothing hit me! Nothing hit me! Oh, no!
Got one shot! Oh my god!
What? What's that?
We all died.
Wild.
What? I shouldn't have joined! I shouldn't have joined!
But don't worry, to prep you for all this, the game has many buffs past the maximum level of 60. Like other Diablo games, there's the Paragon leveling system, which is a count-wide leveling system for all your characters when they hit max level. There's numerous legendary items, unique items from certain bosses, socketing gems and runes into those items to make them stronger, adding more affixes to your gear so they do more things, mercenaries to hire, there are glyphs to acquire to further increase your abilities based on their paragon tree, upgrading of those glyphs, masterworking, and ancestral gear. And I'm sure I've missed something. Now, if you think all of this is a bit overwhelming to deal with in the post-game, you're absolutely right. Totaling to millions and billions of damage compared to your favorite game, Diablo 2, where you hit for like, I don't know, 100 damage. To me though, Diablo 4, as a lifelong Diablo fan, feels disgustingly monetized for this endgame push. Similar to Diablo Immortal actually. You can buy endless cosmetics from the game and it will always highlight them from you. From pets that do nothing, to cosmetics of your gear that do nothing, to a battle pass that does nothing. And to horse armor that does nothing. And each of those cosmetics runs you about 1/3 of the cost of the game per cosmetic set. Now I know, this is just the state of modern gaming, but it feels nothing short of scammy. To buy this game and a DLC at full price in Australia is over $150. And even then, Blizzard is constantly shoving the ultimate edition of the DLC down your throat for even more money. Also, what the fuck is this? I have the game and DLC and they want another $20 a month? I don't know what this garbage is, but it needs to stop. So, is Diablo 4 in 2025 good? Yes, it is. If you ignore all the shop and the real world paid items in it, playing this game with a bunch of friends in hardcore has been nothing short of amazing. The campaign is really good, the voice acting is top notch.
The path ahead is steep.
The graphics and style of the game are second to none. I'm very happy they departed from the Diablo 3 3D cartoonish look. Hardcore adds an extra challenge, an extra weight and suspense to the game, and playing a franchise I genuinely love with friends is just one of the best gaming experiences someone can have. I'd also like to say, we've each spent around 35 to 60 hours on this set of characters, finishing the main campaign and doing a good amount of the endgame content to the point where it didn't feel tedious or grindy, with, to be honest, much more to go if we really felt like it. Our different amount of playtime really only varied based on how much we died. But once you hit your Paragon levels and have a friend who can spam grind some levels for you if you die, your time sink to get back to level 60 decreases quite a lot, which is actually nice as well. Which leads us nicely into